and the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Ali LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Chris Paul, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. They've got Castle, and it's Hill in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, BA, you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Rodman. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots it. And it's Shays with a rebound. Here's Hill. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And Richard, Coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Castle outside. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Castle. From deep. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Lakers. The 3. The rebound by Malone. Outside, Hill. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bird. Fires the 3. The rebound by Malone. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Ali, good stuff. Now here's Paul. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rodman. And here's Paul. And he lobs it up top. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Malone, pass to Hill. Lets it fly. Shays with the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Paul looking over the floor to the wing, right side. Screen by O'Neal. He shoots. Again, the Lakers.
You just gotta appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
Castle on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Malone. Hauled in by Paul.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside, Hill. Castle finds Hill. And he dunks it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Good. There's a nigga in the water. Take. Come here. Let's jump this nigga. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Come back here where I'm at. Come here. There's a nigga back here in the water by himself. Let's jump this nigga and take his shit.
I got a three. I'm out of
Take to my
top
left. Take to my left.
What we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they pull in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. We've got Butler, and it's Payton in a two-guard.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Now here's Paul. Here's Noah. Dives for it. For three. Rebounded by Johnson. Paul's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Maravich. Here's Kuzi. There's a screen. Takes a three. Noah grabs the board. And so Paul will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Paul's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Pass to Maravich. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Noah. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noah's got his first 2 points. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
AGB the label in this bitch. Oh yeah, Jack. Oh yeah, Jack. You can roll. I don't figure that out. Fucking wrong with you, nigga.
Changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Johnson. A minute 53 left to play in the first half of basketball. Good work there as it goes.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Paul passes to Rodman. He got a piece of it. Castle outside. Sinks the tray. He's got 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Paul passes to Butler. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Hill. 52 seconds left to play in the half. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Johnson's versatility really shows up in the pick and roll.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside Paul. Gets stolen by Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through.
Back to Paul. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Johnson. Let's go with a 3. That shot off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And we finished off one half of play. Up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Get your ass out one of that tree, nigga. Who's that?
What the fuck is that, bro? Oh my god, bro! Like this shit is ass. Like they just cheating with all this. What the fuck is this purple shit?
That's like red.
What
That's
the
like
fuck?
red.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the home team, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the home team.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They've got Castle, and it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Hill. Clock at 6. And it's rejected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Rodman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rodman's got 6.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Hill. Inside. Castle outside. From outside the arc. Malone. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's O'Neal. The machine, the pass to Paul. Looking to get it going. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Tough bucket, a lot of contact on the foul, but Chris Paul sticks with it and gets it to go.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. O'Neal misses.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 5.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Here's Paul. Takes it inside. Rodman, the pass to Paul. Here's Bird. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long K.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender
Now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Lakers making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Bird. Back to Paul. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Paul's got 9 points.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
Here's Shays. Here's Malone. 5 to shoot. Hauled in by Paul. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Castle outside. 56 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Bird. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Malone. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shays. That one's off. Still out of sync.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Paul. Ooh. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed.
Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Chris Paul, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot. It's deflected.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
That one's good for 2.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside, Hill. Here's Malone. He's covered by O'Neal. Yes, sir!
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Here's Rodman. Oh, no good on the layup. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. He's guarded by Paul. Now here's Hill. Oh, he jammed it.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The 3 is off.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Puts up the tray, and he nails it.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
They trail by 9. Outside Paul. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
One of the best to ever do it. That's a nice assist there from Paul.
Got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside, Hill. It's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lakers trail by 9. From deep. That's off. 55 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Castle. Shoots a 3. Oh, it's off. Outside Paul. unloads from 13 feet. Yes, sir! That one's good! And here is Hill. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he missed the jumper! So it's the Lakers now. 7-point differential. Knocks down the trifecta.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final.
Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 11 seconds left to play in the... He launches. It's money from deep.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So they get the victory here at home. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.